36 years ago, Ronald Reagan reinvented the speech of the joint session of Congress. He was the one who introduced the idea of having people up in the gallery and creating not just a programmatic message, but a deeply emotional message. I think Donald Trump reinvented it again tonight, 36 years later. I thought it was by far the best speech I've ever heard Donald Trump give. It was one of the best speeches in that setting I've ever heard any president give. He certainly kept faith with his base. There were two extraordinary moments. One was when he said, we are going to repeal and replace Obamacare, and you just felt a guttural roar from the Republican side of the aisle. They have been waiting 7 years for a president to say it, and finally tonight, for the first time, a president said that to a session of Congress. On the other hand, he reached out. The other point I was going to make is he also talked about radical Islamic terrorism. I believe that's the first time any president has ever said that from the well of the House. On the other hand, he reached out to Democrats. I thought it was a grace note to begin his speech, talking about that this is Black History Month and condemning the attacks on Jewish community centers and cemeteries and the hate killing or apparent hate killing in Kansas. He also talked about immigration reform. He was reaching out to Democrats. You pointed out the extraordinary moment with the widow, but also the moment with the young student who has been terribly disabled, or the young girl who had failed school twice. I want to say this right, but I feel like tonight Donald Trump became the president of the United States. That yes, of course, he got it 38 days ago, 40 days ago when he was sworn in, but so many Democrats didn't recognize him. I think tonight, whether they agree with him or didn't agree with him, he became the president of the United States, and everyone's going to have to accept that fact.